What's up guys, so welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another tech review. Let's go. Okay guys, so on this video we will be doing a bit of review onto the previous video that we had onto this device. So this is the Blackview TAB 16. So due to popular demand, or somehow like lots of people have been asking onto how can this device perform with the games, since we only tested Pokemon TCG last time. So we will be testing this on a bit of common games nowadays. So without further, let's move on to the next camera and see what this device can do with other popular games. Okay, so I have downloaded a few games here to be tested, and I already updated them all. I also tried testing this one game so that I can say that it's working on this device, so that we will not be wasting time on testing it on camera. So let's start first with the most common games nowadays. So we have here a few, one racing game. We have Asphalt 9. Okay, so we will be testing this on the highest graphics the game has to offer, and of course the device can also handle. So let me just turn on the internet here. You can also try to decide whether this game is somehow like fast enough for the game, if you're familiar with the game. So this is Asphalt 9, so check it later. So let me just move on to where is the graphics settings here. Game settings, sounds and display. Okay, so there you go. So we have here on the bottom here, so it's on high quality, or the last, so that's the highest settings. So you have your performance, default, and high quality. So let's just head onto one game onto this one so that we can decide whether this game is nice or not. Okay, let me just lower down the volume, I guess, or the music here. And okay, I think that's enough. So let's just go on to one game of this one. Okay, so let's just go here. Okay. I don't think there are other games or racing games that is free that has better or good performance in this kind of devices. So it's better for us to be testing this Asphalt 9. So here we go. It does perform well into this game, I guess. You decide whether the game is nice or this device can perform well onto this game, since I don't really see difference onto this kind of game, since these are just racing games, and there are though there are a lot of frames moving here and lots of what they call this one movement in terms of the car here. So we have done or finished one game here. Sorry for that noise outside. Okay, so you decide whether this game is better or perfect for you onto this device. So I think that's all for this Asphalt one, and let's move on to the next game here. Okay, so moving on to the next game here, I guess let's just go for Mobile Legends first. Okay, Mobile Legends are very popular here in the Philippines, also in other countries, especially in Southeast Asia. And I do believe that this device can perform well onto this game. I'll just want you to see it personally here, so that you can see it on the record here, that this game can perform, or this device can perform well onto this game. So we will be also focusing on to the highest graphics quality of this game. Okay, so let me just, sorry for the noise outside. There are lots of people still awake onto this kind of hour here. So I am recording here around 1 a.m. Okay, let me just go to the settings. Basics. Okay, so on the graphics here, let's go for, okay, I guess I already turned on everything here. So outline turned on, everything is on high, everything is on turned on, except for of course low resolution optimization. Refresh rate is high, the graphics is high as well. I guess that's all for this one. So let's just try one game here. So versus AI, let's just go for a brawl, normal. Okay, I guess we can see how this game performs onto this device, even though we just be playing with AI on a brawl mode here. So we just have to wait for others to load, or I mean others to join, since we don't have it just like single player brawl mode on AI. I'm not too familiar with the game already. I have not played this for quite some time now. I guess that's what, about 2 years ago. Okay, so we're here. Let's just enter the game. Hopefully others will join fast. There you go. Maybe we'll just have Sylvana.
I have a heart of blood. Therefore, I do not fear the darkness.
You decide whether the game is lagging onto this device, since I cannot really tell you what's happening other than what's recorded here on the screen. So better yet, you decide what to do with this. In terms of gameplay, I guess this will also perform well. So we are down one game with Asphalt 9. That's good. It has good performance there, I guess. And let's see if we can have good performance as well with Mobile Legends here. So forgot to buy something there. Hey. Okay, so you decide. I guess the game is working well here onto this device. I just don't know if it's in focus. I don't see lag here. I don't really feel lag as well in game itself. I guess the game is performing well onto this device. Oh no! Hey! Do we need to finish the game? But I guess it's very clear that the game is performing very well on this device. So I guess we'll just have to quit this one or leave the game so that we can test on to the next one for the testing. So we're done with the second game there. Let me just focus the device again. Okay, so let's try another MOBA here. Let's go for Wild Rift. Okay, so this one is another popular MOBA here in the Philippines as well in the Southeast Asian countries. So we'll have to test this one also. Okay, I could say the graphics not that perfect, but we are talking about here the performance or how the device can somehow like cope up with the gameplay here, since that's what's most important for gamers, I guess. For me, the graphics doesn't really matter onto this kind of games, especially if these are just somehow like games that you can play on the go. These are not AAA games, unlike to other games that you really want to see the graphics or the beauty of the graphics itself. So okay, so let's try this game. Let's go for co-op AI. Intermediate, and then let's find a match. Okay, nice one. So let's go for Darius. Lock in. So we are down to our third one. So I guess we can say that we are 2 out of 3. Let's see if we can if this device can perform us better as well onto this game. And as we are waiting for the others to load, I don't really play Wild Rift much. I tried testing this during the registration period or the beta period, but I don't really like the game since it does look like Mobile Legends to me. Though it's clearly it's a very different game all throughout these, what do I call this one? Even the heroes here are very different from the others. Okay, so let's go. So we will not be finishing the game, of course. We'll just have to try this a few minutes, I guess. 3 minutes to 4 minutes. We can just see if this game works fine onto this device. We don't want to have lots of minutes on testing the games. We just need to see if this works on the first few minutes. I guess that would be enough for us to be testing it. And let's see. Don't go better. Okay, so let's go. I guess this game is wrong. Did I show you the graphics settings here? Maybe later. I already changed the graphics settings here before I started the game, or when I finished downloading the resources of the game. I already changed the graphics settings here. I just don't know if you can see it here. Maybe later. Let's just try a few minutes here of this game. I think the game just works fine here. Let's just have a few more minutes or seconds, I guess. Let's just try to join the clash here. But though we are still at level 2.
Top turret is under attack.
Let's join the party on top here. Oh no. Nice one. I guess the game is working fine, should I say? Oh, I died. I guess that's fine now. We proved that the game is working on to this device properly, so that we can proceed on to the next one. Let's just quit the game here. Since it's just AI, maybe we move on to the next one. I'd go for another MOBA here. We have a Pokemon Unite here. Okay, so this is the third MOBA for our test. So we tried racing, we tried 2 MOBA, now this is the third one. So let's see if the device can also perform well onto this game. So it's already 3 out of 3. This is the 4th one. Let's see if this will perform better as well, or perform well onto this device. Just to prove that this device can also perform better onto this kind of games, since most of people who has been asking me if the game can perform onto this kind of games. So we are down to our 4th one, and we are, you should say it's already a good run for this testing here. I don't want to keep the game long. I also downloaded Genshin Impact, but I think, or I already tested it, and I think it doesn't have a better, or don't have a good performance there. Of course, Genshin Impact is a very big game. Let's just go for custom. Can we do AI here? No. I just have to do a quick one. Random CPU match. Start. We don't want to lose rank here, so that we can also play the game without losing any rank. We'll just have to do it on CPU. I just don't know if there are difference between playing with online players compared to CPU players or AI. I'm not too sure, but we are here to test the game, and I think we are doing it well so far. So this is the 4th one. It's just that the game here is waiting too much. I don't know. Can we play the game without a member? Maybe I'll have to close this one. Let's just have a standard battle here. Really? We have to wait for this loading time, waiting for other players. Maybe I'll just have to fast forward every time we are starting the game. Oh no, we are waiting too much here. Let's just go to rank match. Okay, so here we go. So we are wasting rank here. Hopefully we can win, or of course I'll not be finishing the game all throughout, since we would like to test other games as well. Okay, so we need to choose our hero. I do play tank onto this game. Can I go blasters here? Let's just have the good ninja. This time we need to wait for others as well. Settings. So I'll be quitting the game mid of the game, or as early as 4 minutes, so we can test the other games. Hopefully we can finish the game, or the game will finish before that. I don't know if Green Ninja is still meta onto this game. I haven't played this for quite some time now. Okay, let's just move on top. Bubble. Nice one. Someone's trying to score here. Oh no. Oh no. I think the game's performing well as well. By the way, everything here is already on the highest settings. I already changed this one before the game, or before we start the testing. Shit, sure. Oh shoot. I guess the game works fine on this device as well, or should I say the device is working well with the game itself. Do we need to end this one? It's already on the 4-minute mark. Let's just have another push here. I haven't scored yet, but that's not what we are doing here. We're trying to fend the enemies. Oh shoot. That was so strong. I think that's all for this game. Everything is on high here. The settings is already set to the highest settings that the game or the device can handle. Oh. I guess the frames here are limited to 30 FPS. I just don't know. This is the highest it can go. Let's just check onto that again. We are the highest frame rate settings here, but I can see here it's around 20 to 30. So maybe it cannot go higher than that. It should be under, or should be at least 60 FPS. I just don't know. Maybe because of the internet connection as well. Booyah! Let's score first. I think we're winning. I think I'll finish the game first before ending this one. Whoa. Cannot catch me here. Uy! I almost missed that one. One more. Nice one. One more. Let's go home. No, let's try to score first before going home. Someone is pushing on top. Let's go back. Oh yeah. I'm getting hang of it. Sorry guys. Maybe I'll just have to finish this game. Oh no, Zapdos is up. I mean Rayquaza is up. Let's go. Okay, let's push, let's push. Let's score. Okay, so I was getting hang of the game. I missed playing this game. So we won there. I cut through the game. So let's move on to the next one. Let's just have the next one. So we are done with the MOBA games here. So we are down with Asphalt 9, Mobile Legends, Wild Rift, Pokemon Unite. Maybe let's just have Call of Duty. Now we are moving to the first-person shooters or shooting games. I'm not really good in playing this kind of games, but let's just see how this device performs with this kind of games. I already updated this one. Now I can still. Okay, there we go. I thought this was also getting resources again. Okay, let's just back in action. Close this one, close this one, close this one. Okay, let's just have one single player match here. I forgot where to go here. Featured. I don't know where to start the game. Ranked match. Okay. Okay, so let's just go with BR so that we can quit ASAP. That's my old loadout. I did play this one a few seasons, I guess, but I quit right away. Okay, so again, this is on the highest settings already. So let's go to the graphics. Okay, so as you can see here, the graphics is on medium. That's the highest it can go. Same goes with the frame rate. It can only go onto high settings. The other one here are okay, let's just do. Am I doing it right? Water reflection, ragdoll. Okay, so the other settings are not actually available on the device itself. Bloom. Let's just do. Ragdoll is not applicable here most of the time, or most of the settings here for this game. reflection, ragdoll. Ragdoll is not available onto this one. So I think that's all. It cannot go on ultra for the effects here. Let's just see how this game performs. Let's just do the follow mode here. Let's just go back to graphics here. So effects. Let's see if we can turn. No, you can only choose one. Okay, so that's the graphic settings. It can only go medium and high for this device. But I think the device looks nice. I can feel a bit of lag while moving out from the plane here. Let's see if you can still experience that in game. Playing with this game on a tablet. Okay, I guess it works fine. It moves well. Let's move out there. I think I could say that the game works so fine onto this device, I guess. I don't experience, I mean, it doesn't have a bit of lag or somehow like anything here. Someone is there. Oh shit. So we killed one there. Let's just have another one, or should I say, let's just quit the game a bit early here. I don't want to waste the time. We wasted that much time on playing Pokemon Unite there. Let's just move out. I guess the game works fine for me. Let's just look for another one to kill. I don't really see much player playing, I guess, COD Mobile on this mode. Most of these are AIs, I guess. Okay, so I guess this is already fine for the testing. This works, I should say this works fine onto the device. So let's just go on to quit the game, and there you go. So we are done with this one. Let's just head on to the next one. Let's go on PUBG Mobile. So this is the second game that we'll be testing. a first-person shooting game. So I guess we're still perfect. Asphalt is good, Mobile Legends is good, Wild Rift is good, Pokemon Unite is good, COD Mobile is good. Let's see PUBG Mobile here. I'm not expecting Genshin Impact to be good, but I would like to show you what is Genshin Impact in terms of the gameplay with this device, so that you can judge yourself if you'd like to get this one. But for casual games like this, MOBA games, first person shooting game, this device works fine. Without a doubt, this game works fine. It's just that those heavy games like Genshin Impact will not be able to perform well onto this device, because those are heavy in terms of graphics, movements, and of course the game itself is very large, and just like Pokemon TCG, we are expecting not to have a good one there. Okay, let's just have a quick one on this game as well, so that I can show you Genshin Impact. I also downloaded what they call this one, Diablo Immortal, so that you can see as well that kind of game. Okay, so
freely on Spawn Island while you wait to board the plane.
Graphics. Okay, so it cannot go UHD. It cannot go onto this one. HDR will also not be available. This device can only handle HD and high frame rate. What else can we go for this one? Okay, so everything is there now. It can only handle HD graphics and high frame rate, but I think that's enough for this game. Okay, let's unfollow and drop. What do you think?
Form up on me. Form up on me. Form up on me.
I think the game works fine as well. Let's just pick some guns here. What do you think? I think the game here works well. Let's just go on to our right here. Let's not. Okay, let's go.
Form up on me.
Let's just try to crash this car here. Whee! Boosh! It can swim! Okay, so I guess that would be fine for the testing. I don't really need to see lots of things here. As you can see, the game works fine on this device, so let's just move on to the next one. Okay, so we are down to our last two games. So these games, I already tested this one, but it doesn't have a good performance, should I say. But starting with Diablo Immortal here, the game is still playable here. It's just that the graphics didn't go out well. Okay, someone, it needs update. No, it needs internet. Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I already tested this one. The movement or the game itself, it's still playable, should I say, but the graphics didn't go out that well. So I like to show it to you guys so that you will see it here with your eyes. Okay, let's just wait for the game to load. I know this testing is a little bit long, but I hope this helps you decide whether you'll get the device. But for me, I guess you can still get this one. This is a very cheap device. You can get it from Shopee on the Blackview Shopee Mall store, and still has the good quality in it. It's just that some of the games are not that well, should I say, especially for this kind of games like MMORPG, RPG games. But for MOBA, racing games, and first-person shooter games, that this device works well. I hope it will help you decide whether you'll get it or not, or pass into this one. Okay, so this is what I'm telling you. I don't know if you can see it clearly on the screen here. Let me just focus onto this one. We are not okay, so there you go. As you can see, the graphics is not that perfect. It does have lots of, what they call this one, problems in it. But let's see, let's just go somewhere else here. Let's go to the Rift. The graphics is not that well, but I'll just show you how this works in terms of the gameplay. Okay, let's just go to the Rift and let's have solo gaming. So this one. Okay, let's just enter the game. I should say that Diablo Immortal here is very playable into this device. It's just that it doesn't look well. See, it doesn't even have lags at all. You will not be having problems with this. It's just that the graphics is limited to this device, since I guess the processor is all about the processor, I guess. I'll just show you here. Let's finish them all first. Okay, let me just show you here. There's still more. Wait for it. Settings, display, graphics. Okay, so the graphics here cannot go 60 FPS. It cannot go ultra. Cannot go high. Though the visual effects, you can go high onto that one. It's just that it's limited, very limited in terms of the FPS and the resolution. So you cannot go ultra here or high. It's just medium, and you cannot go 60 FPS. That's why maybe the looks of this game doesn't looks appealing to me, but in terms of playability, it's very playable. Doesn't have lag itself. It's not present onto the game. You can really play this one onto this device. So let's just quit this one. I don't want to waste this one or waste the time showing you everything here. Leave the game. Okay, and let's move on to the last one. So the last game that we will be testing here is Genshin Impact. I already said earlier that the game didn't play well onto this device, though it's still playable, should I say, but unlike or just like to Diablo Immortal, the graphics is very limited. It didn't go as much as possible in terms of the graphics, in terms of the FPS, and as well as to the graphic itself. So I'd like to show it to you guys so that you will decide. It will help you decide whether you'll buy this device or not. I'm not an expert on testing devices, but I'd like to help people who have been asking me all throughout since I posted the unboxing of this device. Lots of people have been asking me if the device can play this one, if the device can handle this one. So this is the best that I can do. This is the best that the device can have or can give us if you buy this one. So this would be the last game that we will be testing. This is Genshin Impact. Okay, so we will be testing this on to the highest graphics settings as well, and I haven't tested it on the lowest graphics settings, but I guess we'll just pass on to that, or maybe you can just have it as well. Okay, let's just run first. Okay, so this is the game. It's very much playable, should I say, but the graphics didn't, what do you call this one? Doesn't look appealing to me as well. But in terms of playability, the game is playable onto this device. It's just that the graphics, note, disclaimer, this device cannot go higher onto the graphics itself. Let me just finish them all.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Yeah, there you go. So let's just go on to the settings here. Where is that? Okay, so currently the graphics settings is low. If you go to the highest graphic settings, as you can see, it's overclocked and everything is on high here. And then you will see here the lag or delay of the game, but still playable. If we're talking about playability, yes, Genshin Impact is playable onto this device. It's just that it's not that, what should I say here, you are not supposed to expect best quality in terms of the game itself, but talking about playability, yes, Genshin Impact is playable. So we have tested two MMORPG here, Diablo Immortal and Genshin Impact. It didn't have the best graphics, but it's playable. If you're talking about playability, yes, the game is playable onto this device. Of course,
a little
if
shy.
you're having this on a high graphic settings or the highest possible settings that you can get, for sure the device can go hotter fast,
Come on.
and the battery will be, again the battery will also be depleted or finished faster than the usual. I can even feel the heat onto this screen as well. A little bit warmer, should I say, but yeah, that's normal for games, or should I say for applications that gets higher graphics.
Come a little closer.
But that's it for Genshin Impact. So I just want to show you again the graphics here. So you can go higher. I just don't know if you can see the FPS here. Okay, yeah, I can go 60 FPS. That's very nice, unlike to the other games that cannot go 60 FPS. Yeah, the game is very playable, but the graphics is not that appealing to me. But in terms of playability, again, as I've been telling you earlier, if you're talking about playability, yes, the game is playable onto this device. It's just that the graphics is not that not appealing. But if you're just a casual gamer, yeah, the graphics works fine for sure. It's just that doesn't have the best quality that you can get. So for the testing here, so we are done. Okay guys, so we are done testing all of the games here. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 games tested onto this Blackview TAB 16 device. I should say that in terms of price point and the playability of these games, it's just fair, should I say. You can get this device under 10,000 pesos, and for the performance itself, everything here are playable. You cannot just get the graphics that you would should I say under full HD or ultra HD. You cannot even get 60 FPS onto this one, but I guess that's fine since you are getting the device cheaper than the usual device or tablet that's on this kind of specs. Under 10,000 pesos you can get this one. You can also get more discounts onto their Shopee store, so just visit Blackview onto their on Shopee. You can get more discounts, I guess, especially that there are discounts given onto the store itself, plus the discounts from Shopee and promotions. And I guess that's all for this video. I guess if you'd like to get this one, just don't expect that you will get the best graphics that you can get for this kind of price range of tablets, because you can only get the minimal of this one. But in terms of playability, yes, everything here is playable. And I think that's all for this one. If you like the video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, maybe because we still have more of this in the future, and notify yourself every time we have a new upload. Power lang, pataas. Bye bye.